a free t-shirt with specially marked boxes of General Mills cereal. Today's audience will take home a selection of Lucky Charms and Cheerios cereals today. T-shirts are kind of cool too. Now, this is a trend in all sorts of gardens right now. People are incorporating fairy gardens. So we're not just talking about people Eva's age. She's 4.
Right.
We're talking about grown-ups, and you're 5.
Yeah.
And I'm about 6.5.
Exactly. That's why we get along.
People want to have some of this sort of fun mysticism happening in their gardens, and it's all about the fairies.
It's unbelievable how many people are getting into this. It's indoors and out.
Okay.
It's a great way to get kids involved or grandkids in the garden. I'm just going to show you some pictures as well that, you know, I've been to the Stratford Garden Festival, Canada Blooms, and here's some of the pictures of just some of the fairy gardens that have been created, and you can just see how it just brings everything down to a really small size, gets you creative. Look at that,
there's a clothesline.
I love it.
Look at that with the teeny tiny little pins there.
And you know, that's just using some regular pebbles and rocks. Look at how cute that
chair.
is.
But your Barbies can't even sit in that. Okay, don't be fooled. That's not the actual size.
And then I know
tiny.
Suzanne showed this picture
as well.
Is that Dora? Yeah, this one here is just this is at a city park, right? In Toronto, and so she was just walking through and she started seeing somebody making their own fairy garden in a public park.
Wow.
Right.
I don't know if I could pay attention to detail. I mean, this stuff is so tiny. Look at all of these little pieces that we have here. So now you can actually see the real size. I mean, look at this little rocking chair.
Yeah, everything that you can imagine is available that's out there.
Yeah,
and so
tiny.
You know, it's really kind of neat, from the furniture to just like even some little stepping stones. You can see the stepping stones that you have here. They're like little cut out of logs that are just beautiful, to the fairies themselves. If you want to make this more boy oriented, because a lot of this is a little girly.
How do we do that exactly?
There's also gnomes, the same size.
Right.
So my son has done it all with gnomes.
Well, this is sort of like them having fun playing with dolls, you know? Like I can see the joy in that in kids doing this, but I guess it's also fun for grown-ups. I mean, look at the tiny little urns. You can have some fun creating some visual interest. Usually we think of plants for visual interest, but you can use these as well. So I want to know what this is for. Is this magic fairy dust?
You can, whatever you want. It's blue sand. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one right now.
Oh, okay.
Forgive me. So over here, you're going to do it.
This is reminding me of Barbies, actually.
So what you can do with that blue sand is we can put the blue sand after we're done over the soil to hide the soil. Yeah. So it can make it look like water. Okay. So we have a selection of dwarf plants here as well. Oh, okay. So you can select whatever you want, but you can take a look at some different foliage plants. These guys here look like just tall, different grass. I like these ones because they look like grass. Okay. I can plant for you if you want, so you're going to get your nails dirty.
You do the planting and I'm going to do the toys.
Because I'm a nice guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I'll just put this guy, and you select your toys over there.
I want a few
chairs.
This
is just a juga. Some ground covers always work really good too.
Very nice.
For some of the smaller ones. So we'll just put some juga that's over here.
So this little thing I could keep inside,
yeah, and this is something that you could do for your kids for sure. It'd be awesome.
Where do you want to stand? Okay, over there?
Yeah.
I'm just getting into it. I mean, it's not like I'm into dolls or anything.
You're actually really into this, and you're kind of scaring me a little bit.
It's kind of fun.
You know?
You know what I used to do every night at home after school is we played Barbies. It was like me and all of my neighbors, all the neighbors' kids, and we stayed on the front porch. And
these are connected because there was 2 in a group, so I was trying not to draw attention to that. Now you're drawing attention to that.
Well, I want to use them.
Yeah, but you can just see how all of a sudden you can just really create, and sometimes less is more. Just let you know.
Oh. So I don't need some of these.
You just keep going. You keep doing what you want to do. There's no wrong. There's no right.
Okay. I want another piece of furniture.
Did you want to use your blue sand?
I do want to use the blue sand, but I'm not quite done yet.
Okay, you visualize. Look at how much she's getting into this, though.
Okay, so fine, all right. It's time for the sand. And then we got one fairy. That's probably enough.
Well, you know, but lonely though.
I know, right?
Yeah, but you can see.
This way, when a friend comes over, the friend can sit in the chair.
There you go. So you can just hold it right over the top there. That's just going to be a little bit. Yeah, there you go. So you're just going to put that down. And you can see how that glistens as well. And so the key is in terms of those that are deciding to do this, you can build this in your terrarium as well. The real key to this is making sure first the container has drainage. Make sure that you're using potting soil.
There's actual rules to this game?
Yeah, there is, because we don't want the plant material to die.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You want to make sure any of the plants that you're selecting, and we have a really good selection here, are dwarf. And many garden centers now will actually have a selection of fairy plants that are available for you.
Okay.
So you can just go to the fairy selection. It's kind of funny that there is...
So you just go to you go in the store and you're like, where's your fairy selection?
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
I become Frank Fairy Genie. But no, you just go, and there's a great selection of that. You want to make sure as well, once again, potting soil, drainage, you can do this in terrarium, no problem. You can do it outdoors, you can do it indoors. And the key about this is just creating a little bit of magic in a small space. It doesn't matter the age. We are all little boys or little girls.
Yeah, right?
And some more than others.
I just don't get why people are into this.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to break. More coming up.